My name is Ashim Prakash. I have completed my BTech degree in Electrical and Electronics Engineering in the year 2021. After graduation, I got placed in Capgemini and I have worked as a SAP Senior Analyst for 2.8 years. After that, I have feeling of doing a job in the core domain. So I always wish to do a job in embedded system. So I have made some research and I came to know about Emertxe on the internet. Then I have joined their online course.
What were your childhood dreams and aspirations?
When I was a kid, I dreamed of becoming a scientist. But I joined engineering college. Childhood itself, I was having a passion towards electronics because I was part of school projects which are related to electronics, which included some electronics components. And I was really passionate about it. So I have joined my electrical and electronics engineering graduation. But at that time, completion of the graduation, the situation was not suited for a core job because there was less opportunity at that time. In the college, only less companies came for a core job. Mostly the software companies came. So there were more opportunities for the software domain. So I got a job with the software domain in Capgemini. And due to financial crisis, I joined at that time for the job. After that, when I was feeling that now I am little bit stable, I decided to switch my career to a core domain, embedded system.
Why did you choose embedded systems and why did you join Emertxe?
When I put my paper, my manager told me it is recession and it is very difficult to find the job. But still, I dreamed about my dream job in embedded system. So I have put the paper in the company that I was working. And also my interview also asked me the same question, why have you left SAP, because it was a very good domain, and why have you left. I also told the same answer about that dream of having a job in embedded system. We should not worry about the recession. We should be able to work hard and able to understand the concept. Then we can easily crack the questions that were asked on the interviews. If we have the skills, we will be able to answer the questions easily. Then we will be get selected.
What was the hardest part you faced when you started learning this program?
At the beginning, it was like a new field to me, like Linux and C programming. It were not much taught in the college, but here we went deep. The project is based on C, LSB's technography. It was a really challenging project because there were bit manipulation and accessing addresses like that. We have vastly used the pointers, functions, everything were used that were the part of the C program, and I have learned a lot about C programming from that project.
Was there a time you felt like giving up? What kept you motivated?
Yeah, I was doing my job and the online course parallelly. At the beginning of the course, I was having some time for attending the class, but at later stages, I was able to attend some part of the classes because of my job also. But the remaining part, I watched when I got the free time after completing my job, and it was really helpful because everyday classes are uploaded at the same day itself in the evening, so we can watch the classes that we have missed. So there is no fear of missing anything from the class.
How did Emertxe's course structure help you understand complex topics and projects?
I feel that the course is well structured in Emertxe because it is having a vast experience also, like almost 20 years. Each module is having assignments, projects based on that module, and it is also really helpful for understanding the concept. And the mentors are really helpful. They will ensure that we don't have any doubts. They will explain it from the low level itself. They will ensure that all the concepts are clearly explained.
So these many things is what I am giving as an input. So if it is none of my
and even though it was online, we will not feel like that because all the things are clearly explained, and we have the freedom to ask the questions or doubts and clearing the doubts, and all the things are being explained neatly by the mentors. C module and microcontroller module are very important and they are well structured in Emertxe. There were more assignments and projects based on these modules as they are more important for our job. And C is also very interesting. There are so many programming questions that are really interesting and which needs to be programmed according to the requirements. Microcontroller module also is very good, and the things were explained clearly by the mentors, and the projects were also being explained by the mentors, and we were able to do it even though it was online with the help of the simulation.
How did projects at Emertxe build your capability in becoming industry ready?
Especially the car black box project, it was really helpful. I also believe that it was somewhat related to the job also. When we are going into a job, it is also related to a job also, because we are working closely to a microcontroller, and we are writing the code for the microcontroller according to the requirements. It is similar to a job also. It was really helpful, and we were able to understand how the microcontroller works and the coding and all the requirements.
Did assignments and projects influence your interview performance?
Yeah, assignments really help because it is like a basic building blocks. Like assignments start from the basics and the level increases, and also the projects help us to understand the concepts very clearly, and it was really helpful in interview also. And there were few program questions which need to be done according to the requirement. That was quite challenging because these questions were not being seen anywhere, because it needs to be done according to the requirement and the situation. So we need to think out of the box. At that time, I thought about the situation, and I was able to write the code based on the knowledge I got from Emertxe, and was able to answer to his questions.
What was your reaction when you first heard about getting the Ametek opportunity?
I was really excited for my first job in embedded system. I was really happy because I was hard work for the job, and I was like fulfilling my dream in embedded system. Yeah, I was not feeling that much nervous, but a little bit nervous as it was my first interview in a embedded system job, and I did. It was like a smooth interview. All the topics were taught in Emertxe, so I was able to answer most of the questions, and the coding also was part of the sum of the assignments and the projects. So it was not at all difficult for me, and it was easy. So I was able to crack the interview.
What advice would you give to beginners aspiring in embedded systems who feel uncertain?
We should never give up. We should have the patience. We need to really hard work on the concepts, especially on the C programming. That module is very much important, and most of the questions are based on the C module itself. Some basic understanding should be there about the pointers, how we are accessing the address. It is very much necessary. If we are able to crack this knowledge, then we will be able to answer the interview questions in a simple manner. Assignments and projects should be done by ourselves only, because then only we will be able to understand the concepts. By doing the assignments and the projects, we will have a great knowledge, and we will be able to work according to the situation and the requirement of that assignment and projects.
What does securing a job at Ametek mean to you looking back on your journey?
Yeah, every failure is like a stepping stone. We never should give up. We should be ready to hard work. We sure will be able to find a good job in the embedded system. And I was really proud about myself, because I have really worked hard, and I was continuing my job along with the online course, and I was really working hard, and I was able to crack a good job at Ametek. And I like to say my thanks to Emertxe for guiding me and giving all the support to find a dream job in embedded system.